Alright, everybody. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing really well. I'm going to be doing my Wizard City Myth walkthrough today. So we'll see how that's gonna go. And then go on through it. So let me just make sure that this is streaming right, because I've had some difficulty streaming for some reason. I'm not 100% sure why. Okay, I think we're good right now, as far as I know. But let's go. Okay, so previously we just finished doing all of Unicorn Way, which is pretty awesome. And so left over, we got to level 5. So after we got done doing level 5, I didn't really do anything else as far as that went. So I think today what we're going to do is we're going to go through enrollment through Ravenwood, and we're going to make sure we get our new level 5 spell. And then I will let you know what you do with training points. If you go into your character section or C on your keyboard, it'll talk about training points over on your left in the middle of the screen. And I will let you know what those training points are for. So right now we're going to go to Ravenwood, and we shall see what happens. So, how is everybody doing? I haven't done a stream for the last couple of days. I've been pretty busy doing some other real world stuff, but I'm super excited to do this stream again. I really like doing it. So, we got here. So now first we're going to talk to the instructor of balance, Arthur Weathersfield. There we go.
Jolly good to meet you, new student. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Arthur Weathersfield. I'm originally from Marleybone, which is a much different world than this. As a lad, I was always interested in magic, but they don't practice magic in Marleybone. When I got older, I spent many years studying here in Ravenwood. But for the past 10 years, I've been in Crocotopia. I came back to train students in a form of magic called sorcery that deals with the balance of all things. It is more advanced than the other schools and harder to master, but its power is unbelievable. Come by later if you want to learn more. Cheers!
So I think I went over this. I'm pretty sure I told you guys that my main person that I play as, her name in game is called Emma Hawksong. I play her. And she's a balanced character, and she was my first wizard for me to ever get really high on anything. So.
Have you come looking for the death school? Well, you found where it used to be. This gaping chasm is all that is left after it was torn from Ravenwood. It is said that Malistaire, the death professor, caused it to disappear. I'm not sure what happened to the school, but you'll find many rumors around town about it. Oh, I'm Malorn Ashthorn. I don't mean to boast, but I used to be one of Malistaire's top students. Now, I'm about all that's left, so I try to teach the new students. So if you want, I can teach you some death spells or necromancy. If you're up for it, stop by any time.
What a pretty nice guy. So now that we did death, we're going to go to the fire school. And if you've done any of the boxes events, you'll know that Dahlia Falmea, she's the first person that you help in the boxes events at the lowest level.
Hello. Welcome to the School of Fire. I'm Madame Falmea. Ah, yes. You're a new student here. You definitely have that spark about you. Here, I instruct students how to be powerful pyromancers, but fire can be quite dangerous. We must not be rash, lest we destroy that which we mean to achieve. Come see me after you have finished your tour. I'm always up for fanning the flames so students can learn more about pyromancy.
It's actually pretty interesting. If you do the boxes events, she actually started out going into the School of Ice, and she realized that she was not an ice student at all, and she was horrible in ice magic, which is funny that she ended up actually being in fire magic.
Welcome, dear. I am Lydia Greyrose, your ice magic professor. You'll need to study hard to learn ice magic, but I'm sure you will be great at it. And I'll always offer a hand if you need it. Come see me later when you are ready to begin your lessons. You have much to learn from ice.
Okay. So now we're gonna go to the School of Storm.
Ah, a new student! Welcome to the School of Storm, also known as Divination. For those who have chosen to master this magic I am Professor Helston Baelstrom, Master Inventor. Oh yes, and Professor of Storm Magic. Who can master the power of the storm lords in the seas? Anyone who could harness their creativity. You look like a smart one. Check back when you're ready to start learning how to release your inner thunder!
Like I previously said in my other videos, Storm School is the the highest hitting spell school. So you want to be a hard hitter, you want to get through things fast, be a Storm student or a Wizard of Storm. Again, like I also said in my videos though, they fizzle a lot, so you're going to need some really good accuracy to counter the fizzle count.
Welcome, my dear young wizard. I am Mulinda Wu, professor of the School of Life. This school celebrates the living, evergreen power of creation and vitality. If you listen carefully to your surroundings, you'll hear life magic all around. Just a few notes can lift one's troubles, purify one's spirit, and restore life. Soon I will teach you how. Come visit me when you're ready to learn more.
So Mulinda Wu is actually from Mushu, which is the third world you will go into. Actually the fourth world you will go into, because it goes Wizard City, and then it goes Crocotopia, Marleybone, and then Mushu. So yeah, fourth world you'll go into. And it's actually a really fun world. I enjoy it.
Let me guess. Another conjurer want-to-be taking the Ravenwood tour? How quaint.
Professor Drake shakes his head in frustration.
I wish they would send us some adept pupils for once. Well, if you wish to attempt to learn some myth spells, come back later and I will see how well you pay attention. Now, leave me alone.
So, this is my professor, Cyrus Drake. And since I went to be a level 5, I have a new spell called the Troll. So I'm going to train all spells that you want to train for in your own school are going to be free. Again, I'm going to train in this real quick. We have something that just came up, so we're going to listen to him real quick.
You have gained a higher ranked spell. This spell will do more damage, but costs more mana to cast.
Okay. So, like I talked about earlier, if you go into your spell deck and you go look at, they have the Pixie, the Bloodbat, and the Troll. So, remember how I said how wand spells are 0 cast spells? That means they don't take any of your mana down here on your left, bottom left corner. Now, when it comes to the Bloodbat, it only takes 1 pip or 1 mana cost. With the Troll, it costs 2 pips or 2 mana costs. Again, with the Pixie, it costs 2 pips or 2 mana spots. Now, when you're doing it in your own school, you will come across something called a let me think. It's called a power pip. Sorry, I don't know why I blanked on that, but it's called a power pip. And power pips are different from regular pips. Regular pips are white, and power pips are gold or yellow. I guess doesn't really matter. what you think the color is, but they're like a goldish yellow color, and they count as 2 pips instead of 1. So with your own spells, you have power pips. So 1 power pip or yellow shiny thing next to you, little bulb, is you can do a troll spell, but you cannot use the power pip for a pixie spell unless you have something called it's a specific necklace that you can get here in Appearance and Gears, or an amulet, and these are called like Life Mastery amulets, Storm Mastery amulets, Ice Mastery, Fire Mastery, Death Mastery, Balance Mastery. So with these amulets, I mean, they cost 9,950 crowns, and I mean, I guess if you really think that they're worth it, they might be. I know I've gotten a couple in my years of playing this game. But basically what it does is it makes it so that way your power pips count as the same as they would in another school. So say that I have Life as my secondary school along with Myth. If I wear my Life Mastery amulet, my power pips also count towards that. So instead of having, you know, 2 actual pips next to you, even if it's a power pip or not, because power pips don't matter when it comes to other schools, power pips will matter if you have the amulet on. It's kind of hard to explain, and I'll probably explain it a little bit more once we actually get going a bit later on in the game. And I know that Diego also explains power pips. I'm pretty sure he starts explaining it to you when you get to level 10, and it's easier for people to understand a little bit of what's going on. So I'm trying to figure out what other school I want to be, and I'm not sure if I want to be Life or if I want to be Death. I'm just going to kind of leave that alone right now, because you can choose any other school as your secondary school. I really honestly don't think I want to do a secondary school right now. I think I'm just going to kind of leave it alone. When you choose a secondary school, if you come in here, you notice that it says 1 point, and that's training points, and you can get training points throughout the game by doing certain quests, by completing worlds, and certain things like that. I will also show you, there's a person here in the main area, usually he's on every single world. His name is Prospector Zeke, and he gives you a quest, which I will go over right now. It's called Find the Smiths, and each world it's find the something, or look for the something, or whatever it is, and you're helping him find something that he's lost on every single world. And they're always going to be in every single area, 1 in every single area, sometimes 2, depending on the type of world it is and what you're looking for. But basically what he does is, if you complete this quest and you find all these smiths or all whatever it is on each world, you get an extra training point. And that's awesome, because the more training points you have, the more you can afford to go into other schools, especially later on when you get to Celestia and you have star magic and moon magic and all sorts of other magic that you want to enhance your stuff in. So we're going to do Find the Smiths real quick.
Why, hello there, young wizard. Name's Zeke, Prospector Zeke. I've been all over the place, exploring the different worlds along the spiral. Each world I get to, I always find something people are gone and forgotten, like them dwarf-like fellers called the Smiths. Say, you might help me out, would you? Those Smiths are hiding all around Wizard City. They don't do much good where they are. Locate them and let me know where I can find them, and I'll pay you kindly for your trouble.
So, I think I'm going to save that Smith quest for last. Oh, actually, you know, we're going to talk to Merle Ambrose real quick, and then I'm going to show you where the Smiths are just in each general location until we get to the different sections of Wizard City. So for right now, what we've got right now is we have the common area, we have Ravenwood, I'm going to go into Gollum Court next, and then I also have Unicorn Way. So I will show you where all of those Smiths are in those areas, and then once we get to other areas of the game, I will also show you where those Smiths are as well. So if you follow me, you will be able to find out where all the Smiths are.
Oh, good. Now you know where all your classes are held. I hope you liked all the Ravenwood instructors. If you want, you can wander about to see what all Wizard City has to offer. I should mention, though, there have been some strange events around town. Nothing serious, nothing that a promising wizard like you couldn't handle. So, as a reward for your visiting all the instructors, here is a new spell card. Don't forget to add it to your deck.
Alright, so we got another extra card. It's called a golem, but we're going to listen to what he says.
Congratulations, young wizard. You have gained a training point. Go to Ravenwood and you can train with a teacher of your choice. Consider these your secondary school spells. Look at all the spells in your chosen secondary school. You'll have to buy them in sequential order to get to the higher levels later, so shop wisely.
Right.
Congratulations! You've just received a furniture item. You can view it in your backpack by clicking on the Furniture tab. This displays the different types of furniture items. You can put housing items in your dorm room in Ravenwood. To go to your dorm room, hit the house icon on your map. Click the Place Object icon. It's on the right, and it will open up your furniture inventory. You can place it in your room and move it to where you'd like it to be. Click Pickup to put the furniture item back in your backpack. If you're high enough level, you can buy a personal house from the castle shop in the Wizard City shopping district. Talk to Buxley, and he'll show you what's available.
Alright, so he's talking about buying a house, but for right now, I will show you where things are in Ravenwood to kind of help you understand what's going on. So right now, we don't have anything. I guess we do have a sergeant in Old Town. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into different sections. I'm also going to go back into Ravenwood real quick here in a little bit. But, oh, see, there's somebody called Penny Dreadful. So she has quests for us as well. So I'm just going to click on her real quick.
My name's Penny. I just got here to Wizard City and I don't know what's going on. Nothing is like they said it would be. My parents told me all about how nice Professor Malistaire was when they came here and how I'd really enjoy his classes. I came here and he's gone. No one knows what happened to him. And even the whole death classroom is missing. My application somehow got lost and I don't know who to talk to next. Could you go ask the registrar, Mr. Lincoln, what happened to my paperwork?
Alright, so what we're going to do, I don't know why that happened, we're going to talk to the registrar, and he is in Golem Court. So, we're going to go over here in Golem Court. Before I get to that point, over here is the fairgrounds, and you can play mini games in here. There's a mini game sigil here. There's a mini game sigil here. A mini game sigil right here, and then also a mini game sigil right here. Also over here, something that's not really advertised is a girl that gives you free cards. So once you get to level 10, you can get your own myth shield, and it's for free. Each school can get their own shield that they work on. So like deaths would be free and so on and so forth. If you want to get a different shield, it's definitely going to be, it's always going to be a trading point. So I'm going to close that because I won't do anything until level 10. There is a smith over here. These are what the little smiths look like. Right here. So this is one of the commons, or this is the common smith. And you'll hear a doo-doo. That's saying that you found the smith. I guess you could ride this, which is interesting, but I don't want to ride that. But, and then this is a potion vendor. You see how I have a potion on my lower left corner right here? I know you can't see my cursor for some reason, but right here. And you do a potion vendor, and you can fill one potion, or you can fill all potions. Each is going to be, obviously, money. But they won't allow you to buy it if all your potions are full. So, going along to Golem Court. Here's Mr. Lincoln.
What's that? No, I don't see any young student named Penny Dreadful in my books. Her registration must not have been processed. You should speak to Headmaster Ambrose to see what can be done.
Okay, so for some reason, that wasn't, Penny Dreadful's stuff wasn't in here, which kind of stinks, but it is what it is. There's another person called Regina Flame Talon. There we go.
Hi, I need help. I'm trying to finish this science fair project for Professor Baelstrom, but those golems stole my materials. I really need those back. I've got a few more preparations to make, so if I have to fight the golems too, I'm sure to be late. If I'm late, I'll get a bad grade and... Wait a minute. If you retrieve them for me, I can finish my project and still be on time. I'll need the enchanted wood from one of the wooden constructs in the golem tower.
Okay, so this golem tower is like the dungeon in Unicorn Way. Nobody can help you with it. And once you get past this one quest, there's going to be several levels, and it's actually really hard, I think, honestly, before level 10 to really defeat this tower. So I'm just going to kind of leave that alone for a little bit until I get to level 10 and I have a little bit more health under my belt. I'm going to show you guys where the Golem Court Smith is. Right here. It's in the back behind the castle. If you want to learn about gardening and planting, you're going to get a quest for it, but Farley over here is the gardener and he can help you with gardening and stuff. Gardening is an amazing thing in this game. Gardening can help you get treasure cards, gardening can help you get pet snacks, and different types of crafting materials, so it's pretty awesome. I'm going to switch this out and talk to Merle Ambrose real quick. Let's go over here to Merle Ambrose. I'm going to go back into Ravenwood here in a little bit once I'm completely done with all of these quests. And I'll show you where your houses are, and I will also show you how to get into your bank.
Young Penny Dreadful of the Marleybone Dreadfuls? Oh dear, that poor girl. Let me look around and see if it got misplaced.
Headmaster Ambrose rummages through one of the many piles of paper in his office.
Here it is. Her application got shuffled into a stack of other paperwork. I wonder if Gamma misplaced it. Oh, here it is. Wonderful. Please go and tell young Penny that we have her application and everything is in order. Explain that I offer my sincere apologies for the confusion. If there's anything else you can do for her, I'd be most appreciative. Her parents were both students here long ago, and we remember them fondly. It's just that Penny's arrival comes at an unfortunate time.
Okay. So I'm going to do this now real quick. I'm going to talk to Penny one more time.
They found my paperwork. Oh, thank you so much. I won't forget how helpful you've been. I'll see you in class. Hello, Wizard. Thanks again for your help earlier. I'm enrolled in classes at the Death School now. There's no classroom or teacher, so I'm doing an independent study. I need to write a report about different types of undead, and I don't know the first things about them. Could you help me with it? Could you draw different types of undead in Wizard City and let me know everything you can? Here are worksheets with the information I need. Just fill them out after each draw. Thanks.
Well, that's nice of us, huh, guys? I feel like it's kind of funny because you always feel like you're doing everything for everybody else because nobody else can do anything. I'm going to go in here real quick, and I'm pretty sure there's sound options. For some reason, I feel like the dialogue volume is really high. Sound effects, music. There we go. I feel like that's a little bit better. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to go into Ravenwood again, and I'm going to show you where your home is. The boys' dormitory will be over here, so if you are a boy, you will go into this dormitory. If you are a girl, like me in this game, you will go into this dormitory. So this is your home. Now there is a tab on your bottom right-hand corner of your screen, right above your book. It's called the Furniture tab, and this is where you can place your objects. So right now, I have a Ravenwood banner, and I'm just going to place it right here above my bed. Why not, right? I also have a wand that I'm going to get rid of later, so I probably won't do anything with that. But this right here, this is your bank. Now, you can do your regular bank. Oh, hang on. We'll have him explain it.
You have just discovered a badge.
Oh.
Badges are achievements that you will earn throughout your adventures. Each one has its own requirements. Some badges will need you to defeat a certain number of foes, and others will require that you complete heroic deeds. Good luck in finding them all.
Okay, so you have your regular bank and you have what's in your backpack. You also have what's called a shared bank. Now, if you have multiple profiles like I do, you put things in your shared bank that you want to share with other members of your, I guess, other characters that you create. I don't really have a whole lot of lower level stuff. I don't even know if... Yeah, I definitely don't have any lower level stuff anymore. I'm pretty sure I got rid of that. I got rid of a lot of them. I do have a life mastery amulet. Obviously, I have a myth mastery amulet, but I'm not going to do that. So, let's see. Yeah, I have pets in here that I can probably work with. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, and then of course I have many different types of. I have 2 enchanted permanent brooms. Okay, and then yeah, different mounts. Have a lot of mounts. I think I'm gonna move that. And what you want to do, if it's in your shared bank, you're gonna move it to your backpack or move it to your bank. And I'm gonna move this to my backpack. And different types of cards. You also have different types of furniture and things like that. So yeah, you can make it holiday style. You have a desk, bottle burner. Different types of crafting reagents and pet snacks I have in here too. Jewels are in here. And then of course your regular backpack. I don't really have anything that's really low level in here. So I probably won't do anything. Actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't have anything low level in here anymore. I probably have gotten rid of all of it because I didn't think I was going to be able to to do another character because I didn't think they would do that. But if I did want to, I could put goat horns on me. I can do the Restless Titan, or I could do the Savvy Satyr. I might do goat horns because that makes me look kind of cool. So I might put that in my backpack. So that is what your shared bank is. You should, like I said, you share it through multiple profiles. So if you have higher level characters and you come across something that you feel like maybe another one of your characters might want, or it might fit them, or it's going to be good for them, put it in your shared bank. And as long as it's, you know, available to do that, because some things are school only, or some things are not able to be traded through characters. As long as it's able to do that, then you should be fine. There is a thing here, a weapon that you could do. It is a bit much. So I wouldn't necessarily say that it's great, but I don't know if you've noticed, but it says +1 and then it has a regular pip. So this right here means that it gives you an extra pip. So instead of starting out with 1 pip, you start off with 2 pips. I'm going to take off the usable right here. But you have a whole bunch of different things that you can, different wands and stuff that you can use within the game, which is pretty cool. And I think some of this stuff is in my other, probably in my balance one, honestly, in their bank. So I might look real quick and kind of see what's going on. But I'm going to come out here. And actually, you know what? I'm probably going to do that real quick. Sorry, guys. I'm going to go over to my balance wizard real quick. And I'm going to just kind of check something out. Because I feel like I have some stuff here that's supposed to be for my lower level wizard. But I don't think that I kept it. I think I kept it in my bank. So I'm going to use the Go Home tab. I was helping people out with the box stuff earlier. And I have plans that I'm gonna do some stuff with real quick because, let's face it, they really need it. Let's see what rank 2. Okay, so this is basically what gardening looks like. You have different types of gardening spells. And, they do a lot of stuff. It looks like almost all of them need sunlight, and almost all of them need music, so I will go from there. Only a couple of them need other things. So... And actually, you know what? I'm just going to do this because it's just... Well, I'm going to do that. Yeah, they're not quite ready to do much with yet. So these things right here are called king parsley, and they give amber when they mature, which is pretty awesome. These things right here are called evil magma peas, and they give out pet snacks, which you will definitely want. And they give out mega pet snacks, so they're great for training your pets real fast, because sometimes it takes forever to train your pets. I mean, really, seriously, forever. It can take forever to train your pets. So having mega pet snacks will make it go a lot faster. So trumpet vine, trumpet vine. Okay, I didn't get what I wanted, but that's okay. Alright, so I didn't get exactly what I wanted, but that is okay. So I'm gonna go, oh, this, my home right here, this is a home that you can buy the crafting recipe for in Celestia, which is the 5th world you come across. It takes quite a bit of gold, in-game gold, and a lot of time and patience to be able to craft this. But when you craft it, it's really nice. Each world has homes that you can craft, I think, except for Wizard City, or maybe even Wizard City. I don't know. You might be able to buy them for gold. But sometimes crafting houses, especially since they're so nice, are going to really help you. So I'm going to go... Oh, I guess I don't have anything in here. That's so sad. Okay, I guess I don't have it. Oh well. I thought I did. But I guess it's okay. Yeah, I definitely don't have anything that I might move that to my bank. So, yeah, so I don't have what I thought I did, which is kind of sad because I thought I did something in my bank there, but I guess not. So, anyway, we're gonna go back to my other, oops, I guess she's hiding in the back. I'm gonna go back to my myth character. So on our way down to Unicorn Way again. Oh, actually, while we're in Ravenwood, I'm going to show you where the Ravenwood Smith is. I'm sorry, my brain's kind of all over the place tonight. I'm a little bit random. I'm trying to do things in order, but there's so many different things to show and to tell you about this game that's kind of hard to put everything in perspective. So the Smith that is here in Ravenwood is right behind the School of Myth, and he's right here. And I'm actually going to go to my dormitory, and I'm going to go into my bank, and then I'm going to go, I guess I already have it in my backpack, but right here, this pogo stick, I can't equip it in here, but there's something in here that I can do. There's a shared bank. Where is it? Huh. Maybe I put it into my bank instead of my shared bank. That's interesting. Oh well. I was going to do a pet, but it doesn't really matter. I'll do a pet later. So I'm going to equip my Ravenwood pogo stick. This is something, if you do the boxes event, you can craft. So there's a crafting recipe from Rose Tyler within the boxes event that you can ask for the crafting recipe if you are the right crafting level, and you can craft these pogo sticks. There's 2 different types of pogo sticks. There's a Ravenwood pogo stick, and then there's another pogo stick. I forget what the name of it was. But basically, having a mount makes you go a lot faster. See how much faster you go, guys? It's absolutely amazing. So, back down since we're going to Unicorn Way. I'm also going to show you where we have to go to get the smith. Oh, Olivia Dawn Willow has something for
The
us.
other day, while I was walking down Unicorn Way, I noticed a tall man leaving the area. As he hurried down the street, he dropped this book. I yelled at him to stop, but he did not seem to hear me. It is strange. Looks rather sinister. I am not able to open it. Could you take it to the library in the Commons? Maybe Boris knows who owns it. Maybe he might know how to open it. He knows much about enchanted books.
Okay, so we will do that later, but for now, we're going to go back into our thing, and since we already have this right here, we're going to defeat a lost soul. And here we go! So about those pips. So if you look at my character, or this new character called Cameron, or you look at our names on the bottom right hand part of your screen, you can see that there are white pips. Now, like I said before, those are pips. Those are regular pips. Those aren't power pips. Power pips are yellow, and once we become level 10, again, Diego will ask you to come and he will explain it all to you, but I will also show you once we get to level 10 what a power pip looks like once you actually get them, because it's really just for chance. So alright, so I got one of those. I'm just going to get some health real quick, and now it's telling me to defeat a skeletal pirate. So on the way I go, skeletal pirate. So I'm actually going to wait, and I'm going to pass, because I want you to show you this new spell, my troll spell. So we're going to have him hit me. And alright, so this troll spell hopefully will be exactly what oh, nope, I fizzled. So, we're gonna wait again, and then I'm gonna hopefully show you a troll spell. I need to get some accuracy so I don't fizzle so much. I mean, each school you should probably get some accuracy in, because you'll fizzle less with the more accuracy you have. But, shouldn't be too bad. So this is a troll spell, myth troll spell. Pretty cool. It does a lot more damage than the blood bat, which is awesome. So the next place we have to go to is the Rotting Father in Triton Avenue. We're not going to do that because we have not gotten to Triton Avenue yet. We haven't even gotten past the Wizard City Commons yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you where the next smith is. Now the smith is all the way down right next to Lady Oriel's entrance. So we're going to head all the way down here. Sorry, that probably is kind of confusing for you. Alright, and he's right here. There we go. You have to get kind of close to him in order to get it done. But now that that's done, I think the only thing we have to do is Old Town, Triton Avenue, Shopping District, and Golem Tower. We don't have... Oh, I guess we have a Wizard City Library. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Commons. And I'm going to head on over to Boris to talk about that book that the lady found. Oh. I guess I should talk to Annie Shutterbug, huh? since she's here, and you guys probably want to know
Oh,
what she is.
hello! You must be the famous young wizard everyone's been telling me about. I'm Annie, Wizard City's new resident shutterbug.
Alright.
Tell me, have you ever wished you could archive your awesome accomplishments, save striking scenes, and immortalize interesting entities? Well, now you can through the captivating art of photomancy. Photomancy allows you to capture a picture of your surroundings that you can go back and view anytime, anywhere. While mastering the art of photomancy takes practice and talent, taking a simple photo couldn't be easier. Here, I'll show you the basics. To bring up your viewfinder, press the Z hotkey or use the photomancy page in your spellbook. The boundaries of the viewfinder represent the edges of your photo. Think of it like the frame for the view you're trying to capture. There are two basic photo modes, normal and selfie. Normal photos are taken from behind you, and selfies are taken facing you. You can also choose to hide yourself in the photo for those times when you want to focus on the scenery or maybe you're having a bad road day. You can zoom in and out using the scroll wheel. Just be careful not to zoom too far out or in, or you risk losing focus on your subject. Once you've snapped your photo, it's then stored in the Photomancy album in your backpack. Space is limited, so be discerning. Okay, enough chit-chat from me. You should go give Photomancy a shot for yourself. Just press Z and take a photo here in the Commons.
Alright. So we'll do that here in a minute. But we're going to go to the library because that's what we originally came for. And we're going to talk to Boris over here.
You say Olivia Dawnwillow found this book on Unicorn Way? Well, I know it is not one of our books, for we don't have any with this kind of dark leather binding. It must be enchanted. I cannot pry it open no matter how hard I try. Someone used some serious magic to seal this. They must not want anyone reading what is in it.
Boris utters some words under his breath, but nothing happens to the book.
Wow! This magic is strong! I think you should take this to Headmaster Ambrose. He should be able to open it. It must contain some dark secrets to be sealed with such powerful magic.
Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to head over to Merle Ambrose. Over here is the Pet Pavilion, and this is where you will go to talk about pets and to train your pets when you get to the level that you're supposed to be to have a pet. We're going to go over here to Merle Ambrose, just following the yellow arrow. Okay. And
You say that this book was dropped on Unicorn Way by some stranger. It is sealed with powerful magic. This does not bode well.
The headmaster uses his wand to create a force field around the book. As he speaks his words of power, the book suddenly bursts into flame and is consumed.
By Bartleby, I'm glad I used a protection spell on it. That book had a trap spell on it. I think they knew that it would eventually be brought to me. If I were to guess, I would say this book was the work of Malistaire. Be on guard, for I am sure there will be more dangers ahead for us. Be brave, young wizard.
So what I just got was a friend request from somebody, but I don't necessarily want to be friends with anybody at this point, and so I said no. Now, if you want to be friends with other people, you definitely can. Sometimes the more the merrier, and it's awesome, but I am really selective with the friendships that I make. So we found the Unicorn Way Smith, we found the Common Smith, we found the Ravenwood Smith, the Gollum Court Smith. So now what we're going to do is we're going to head to the shopping district. Now the shopping district is the area within Wizard City that you can go. This is called the paint shop. You can make your uniform or whatever it is, gear, different colors by wearing this. This is a hat shop. You can buy different level hats in here. This is a pet shop. You can buy different types of pets here. This is a boot shop. You can buy different boots here. This is a deck shop. You can buy different decks here. Over here is where you can get different types of furniture and houses that are for sale here. This actually isn't anything. And then over here, you have the ring shop. You can buy different leveled rings here. This is relatively new. This is a shop that you can make yourself look different. So I'll go in and show you. If you don't like the way that you created yourself within the game, you can make yourself look different. So I can make myself have different hair.
Like it. Do you?
So
Strike a pose.
I can make my hair different colors.
I'm sorry, not many could pull off that look.
You
but
can have
do
different
it
types
well.
of facial expressions. They have new things that you can do. They have different eye colors you can have, different types of skin, and then obviously different types of
It looks totally natural.
things right here that go on your cheeks. But I think I look fine for right now. So I'm going to just leave it alone. But this is relatively new. It just happened within the last couple of months that they put that in. A lot of these shops are really for lower levels, like level 10 and below. So if you really want to get other things, you should go to the bazaar, which I will show you next. This right here is a jewel shop. This is also new within the last couple years, I think. So I guess it's not new, but it's newer. And you can put jewels. It's called jewel socketing, and you can buy jewels or receive jewels from completing quests and defeating bosses in dungeons. And sometimes if you have a thames or rings, sometimes they'll have a jewel slot on them, so you can put a jewel in. And jewels can be for defense, jewels can be for offense, jewels can have extra spells you can have on them, and then jewels can just kind of be like little thing, add extra mana or extra health. They're pretty cool. Right here you have a wand shop and a necklace shop. Right here you have an Athame shop. This right here is Colossus Boulevard. Again, you won't get to that area of Wizard City until you're done with the rest of Wizard City. Right here is a robe shop, and that's pretty much all of the shopping district. I have to go around back, don't I? So I'm going to show you where to get the smith in the shopping district, and you have to go all the way around and go right here. So this is this smith right here. I'm also going to pick up some mist wood. So yes, so if you want, you don't have to go all the way around like that, but it's right before the jewel shop, and you go smack right in through here, and there is the smith. So we're gonna go into Old Town right here, and we're going to talk to Sergeant Muldoon, and he's gonna have quests for us.
Halt! Who goes there?
You show Sergeant Muldoon the letter from the headmaster.
This darkness has come upon Wizard City so quickly we're overwhelmed dealing with it. I'm glad you're here to help. You're that student everyone is talking about, aren't you? They say you're Wizard City's last hope. And you've just enrolled. You did a good job spooking the spooks on Unicorn Way, but evil is on the move. Push down in one place, something pops up somewhere else. Now it's Old Town's turn. If we lose control of Old Town to the undead, all of the other streets will be isolated and will fall. Here's what we need you to do. Defeat Lady Blackhope and lock her in her tower on Unicorn Way. Do that, and I'll let you pass.
Okay, so I think we're going to save that for next time. There are certain areas called Cyclops Lane, Triton Avenue, and then Firecat Alley is all the way down. So Cyclops Lane is at the top, right up there. Triton Avenue is right in through here, and then if you keep going, Firecat Alley is down that way. Now, the game is free up to a certain point. Okay, so I was talking about, somebody asked me in a chat if this game is free to play, and it is to a certain extent, but honestly, if you really want to even play the game, you're going to have to pay. And that's the kind of sad reality of it, but it's the truth. It's an awesome game to play, but you are going to have to pay to play it. Now, you can pay with crowns in each area and pay a specific amount of crowns to play each area, or you can just spend $10 a month for a membership fee, which is what I do. Triton Avenue is always free for everybody once you get the right quest to get over there. Cyclops Lane and Firecat Alley, they are not free. And there's also another area in Triton Avenue that also isn't free, and it's called Crab Alley, but you won't get into that until you're quite a bit higher level. I think level 15 to 20, maybe just 20. But those areas are not free. The only areas that are free in here are the PvP area, the Commons area, this area right here, the Shopping District, and Triton Avenue. So like I said, if you want to go play the rest of the game, you can either put money in for crowns, and I think it's something like, I don't even know. There was a study on it to figure out exactly how much it costs to buy each area, including all side areas of the game. And I think it's under like $1,000, but that's a lot of money. So probably don't want to do that. But if you do want to do that, that's your choice. Again, it's also your choice to do the monthly membership fee. And if you are a young child or your parents are paying for this, they also need to know that this is not a free to play game to be able to level up into higher levels. You have to pay. And like I said, this is the sad reality of it, but it's a really fun game, and if you have the money, I would definitely do this. So right here is the bazaar. I'm going to do this real quick right before I get off. This is the place to go if you want to shop for anything and everything. So you talk to Illic Silverfist, and you can buy, sell, or bank sell things. He has hats, robes, boots, wands, themes, amulets, rings, and decks of all levels. I mean, literally all levels. Like, here's like something for a level 118. Here's something for level 5. So if you want to buy something, you definitely can with in-game money. This stuff right here in the bazaar does not cost crowns at all. It just costs in-game money. So that's something to think about. If you want to sell some things, you definitely can. Like right here, I'm going to sell this for 30 gold. I got 30 more gold, so I have 262 gold now. I have these boots that I can get rid of for 8 gold. I have these ruby slippers I can get rid of for 7 gold. I have this wand that I can sell for 8 gold, and so on and so forth, okay? Also, if you want to buy something, you can buy different types of plants and wall hangings, wallpaper, all sorts of things like that. You can buy different types of treasure cards in each particular school. You can also buy different types of crafting materials and pet snacks and garden treasure cards. And so this is the place that I go to, especially when crafting a lot of stuff that people sell and don't want. This is the place I go to buy stuff. So if I don't want to spend crowns, I will go here first. Always go here first if you don't want to spend crowns, because this is the spot that a lot of times you find really good themes or rings to help you on your journey if you don't get them within your dungeons. So that's it for now. I'm going to end here outside of the bazaar. And I appreciate you guys watching for this evening. So I'm going to save Lady Blackhope on Unicorn Way for the next time that I do my videos. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching, guys.